To a very solemn anniversary for America, as today marks 22 years since the 9/11 terror attacks. On this day, more than 2 decades ago, nearly 3,000 people lost their lives.
In remembrance of the tragedy, cities and towns all over the country are holding ceremonies to honor the victims.
That, of course, includes right here in the Chicago area. NBC5's Jen DeSalvo joining us live this morning from Oak Lawn with more. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning, Michelle and JC. And yes, commemorations stretch across the nation from the sites in New York City, Pennsylvania, and at the Pentagon, all the way to Alaska, where President Biden is stopping on his trip home from Vietnam. He will be in Anchorage for a ceremony in Alaska and here in our own communities. Mayor Brandon Johnson will be joining the Chicago Fire Department at Engine 42 this morning, just minutes ahead of 7:46 a.m. Central Time. That's when Flight 11 crashed into the North Tower in New York City. Hundreds of Chicago firefighters and first responders traveled to Ground Zero immediately after the attacks to help with search and rescue. In that group were also 6 firefighters from Aurora. So at the same time today, the Aurora Fire Department and police departments will host a memorial in Northfield, a tolling of the station bell at the facility at 1800 Winnetka Road. That happens at 8:30, and that is the time the doors open at Malcolm X College in the city to also host another ceremony. Now, up in Elgin, the city hosts its annual Patriot Day Remembrance, and that is at Hemmons Cultural Center. It begins at 9 a.m. Now, here in Oak Lawn, another event at Patriot Station behind me, the Metro Station. It's in front of this 12-ton first responders memorial with beams from the World Trade Centers. Now, that happens at exactly 9:11 this morning.